We're going to check in with Taj Simmons along Interstate I-235. Taj, the interstates, they're pretty quiet, and for good reason. They're about as bad, I would say, as I have seen all season. What say you?
Yeah, the winter weather has a way of making us want to stay home, and commuters really got that point tonight. It's really not hard to see why. Interstate 235 still covered with snow as we talk now, and it's been this way since about 6 o'clock this evening. Now, hours before that, freezing rain started to fall, which made it a problem for the people who are on the road the most, long-haul truckers. And that freezing rain convinced them to stop driving for the night.
I've been watching the weather front moving in. And I just decided, well, I'm like 200 and some miles from my delivery. I might as well just go ahead and shut down now.
He was not alone. Truck stops across the state started filling up early this afternoon. Long haulers face challenges with driving safely through this weather, as we all have. But the slow travel also got cut into the limited time these drivers can be on the road each day. Interstates get into a truck traffic jam of sorts when severe weather comes in, as all these drivers try their hardest to find a safe place to sleep.
After 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if you're in major cities, you're not going to find no parking. And a lot of the customers that we go to don't allow us to park there. So you end up on a rest area 20 miles or 30 miles beyond your point.
That truck driver started his night in Kansas, hoped to end it in Minnesota, but instead is sleeping in Osceola, Iowa, far, far away from his destination. Obviously, a lot of other people are on that boat today. 235 still does not look anything remotely close to drivable. So if you don't have to go, don't go in the snow.
Taj, that's a great point. I noticed the same thing when I came back in tonight. Didn't see any cars in the ditch, but hopefully that means people are listening and they're staying off it.